Ooh, it smells like coconuts. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. I'm doing pretty well myself. I have just woken up from a long afternoon's nap after work and class, but now today we're going to be unbagging and trying on the Ipsy of November. My Ipsy finally came in the mail today, so I definitely wanted to unbag it for you guys and try it on my face, so that is what we're going to do. So the first portion of this video is going to be the unbagging portion, and we're going to unbag it together and see what I got, and then we're going to move into trying everything on my face. I'm going to try to create a look with whatever has come in this bag. So as always, there will be timestamps in the description for everything. If you guys want to skip over me rambling at any point, I do not blame you. I was also going to put on a nicer shirt for you guys, but I forgot. So I'm very, very sorry about that. Let's just go ahead and move on into the unbagging. I am going to be barefaced for this entire first portion of the video, and I'm also very sorry about that. Alrighty, so here's my bag right here. It comes in our classic pink bubble mailer. Let's go ahead and tear into it and see what we have. Okay, so reaching in, I'm feeling the bag itself and something outside of the bag. So why don't we go ahead and talk about this little thing right here, which I'm very excited about as always because I love getting brushes in subscription bags for some reason. So this is a brush by Crown, and it is a C141 chisel brush. Alrighty, so this is what it looks like all close up. It just says Crown here on the handle, and it has these like ergonomically shaped thumb and finger holes, and then the brush itself is actually pretty soft and decently well packed. I don't know how much it actually looks like a chisel brush to me. When I think of chisel brushes, I think of something to like really carve out a jaw, but it is a nice like little fluffy brush, and I could definitely see this being used for like blush or powder or something like that. All right, now moving on to the actual bag itself. This month we have this like two-toned blue bag, but I think there's also like another variation. This is what it looks like close up. Now I'm a little bit disappointed with the bag just because I did see a sneak peek of it, and I was expecting like this part to feel kind of suede-y almost, but it doesn't. It's just a interesting feeling material, and this part up here is like, I don't know what this is actually. I have no idea about like materials and fabrics. So this is kind of like plasticky feeling, a little bit on the shiny side. I was just hoping it would feel a little bit more fancy, I guess, but it is just an Ipsy bag. It serves its purpose. It has a zipper. You can put stuff in it. So I'm not too disappointed with it. All right, let's go ahead and get in here. All right, first things first, we have a Too Faced Hangover Primer, and I actually am not sure if I've ever tried this primer out before. Oh my gosh. It comes in the tiniest little tube ever. That is itty bitty. Wow. Alright, so this is a refinishing primer and setting spray, so you can use this, I guess, before makeup and after makeup application, and that's pretty cool, I guess. I've actually never had a primer in spray form, so this should be pretty interesting to try out. It is an incredibly small sample. It is only 0.06 fluid ounces, but hopefully we can get a couple uses out of it. Alright, so next up, let's go ahead and reach into the bag and pull out the next thing, and this has a cute little martini glass on it, I guess, and this is from Barfly. Actually, I'm pretty sure it is Barfly, not Barfly. That sounds so much better. This is in the shade Candlelit, and it is from the brand Teeny, which makes sense as to why there is a little martini on the outside of the packaging. Alrighty, this is what it looks like in the tube, and it is rolled all the way out, so you don't get a massive amount of product, but you definitely get enough for a few uses. And this is what it looks like on the back of my hand. It definitely does catch the light very pretty. It is super light and pale, so I think it will go nicely with my skin tone. I don't really detect like any glitters or anything. It is just very luminous, so I like that. So we'll definitely be trying this on today. All right, next up in here, I'm feeling a long box, and yep, I thought so. This felt like a ColourPop box to me. So I have something from ColourPop here, and this is an Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Calypso, and I actually really prefer their Ultra Satin formula over their Ultra Matte formula, just because I think the matte is just a little too drying. I know the satin doesn't really dry down like fully, but the matte dries down to the fullest extent. It's very drying, at least to me. And this is what the shade Calypso looks like. It is a very pretty, like kind of pinkish brown nude. I'm actually pretty excited about this. It doesn't look too overly light. I'm not really into like really like pale pink nude lip colors, so this one I'm pretty excited about. Alrighty, the last thing in here is from BECCA Cosmetics, and it looks like we have an eyeshadow in the shade Mother Nature. It looks like a very interesting shade if you can just see it through the cap there. Alrighty, so this has kind of like a duochrome effect to it, and I feel like this color combination is something we've been seeing quite a bit in our duochromes and different palettes and things. So it's like a red burgundy base with a little bit of a shinier blue, like reflect when the light hits it. So since I already had this cream highlight on the back of my hand, I just went ahead and packed some of like the loose shadow onto the cream pigment so you guys can see kind of the difference if you use like a base versus not using a base. And you can definitely see more of that like bluish green teal reflect if you're using a base. If you're just putting it on the dry skin, it looks like a lot of that just kind of like fluffs away, so I would definitely recommend putting it over some type of creamier base. Alrighty guys, so that was everything we got in this month's Ipsy, and several of the things I'm pretty excited about. I'm really excited about this ColourPop liquid lip here. I think this is a very pretty, what is it called? Eyeshadow, even though I do have several eyeshadows that look pretty similar to this one right here. Of course, I'm pretty excited about the brush because I always am. And then the cream highlight is, you know, intriguing. I don't really use cream highlights that much, but I do like that it's not like super glittery or anything, and it is like pale enough to go with my ghost skin. So all that's pretty good, and I'm decently excited about it. But let's go ahead and try this stuff on my face and see how I feel about it then. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with this Hangover 3-in-1. I have never tried this before, but I do like the concept of it being like all inclusive. It can be your primer, it can be your setting spray, it can be your refresher throughout the day. It can just be everything, I guess. So let's go ahead and get this shaken up and spritz ourselves in the face with it. Oh, this is why I didn't use setting spray for so long, because I hate spraying myself in the face. Came out in bullets. I don't know if it's just me and I'm not pressing hard enough because I'm nervous of mist, but it's like coming out in little, oh, there we go, okay. Oh, it smells like coconuts. Oh my gosh, okay. Alright, that's good. It didn't spray out in as much of like a fine mist as I would like it to, but this is just like a sample size, so maybe the full size has much more like fine mister. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do some face stuff. I'm going to be applying this foundation here, which is the BECCA Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream in the shade Shell, and then I'm going to be bronzing up really quickly with this Healthy Glow powder from Givenchy, and this is in the shade 02. And once all of that is put on my face, I will be right back. Foundationed and bronzed up. Now I'm going to go ahead and use this crown brush that we just got with this IDUN Minerals blush in the shade Havtorn. And this is a really pretty like muted neutral blush. And I'm just going to use our chisel brush here, which is not for blush, I guess, and apply it with this. Alrighty, it might not be the best blush brush ever. It does have a little bit more of the chiseling effect than I thought it would because it was so fluffy at first. But you know what? All I needed to do is apply powder, and that is what it is currently doing. So we're still gonna push forward as using it as a blush brush. Alright, now let's go ahead and try out some of this cream highlight. I typically do not use cream highlighter, but we are going to today. So I'm not just gonna go ahead and like rub this stick on my face. I'm gonna take a little bit on my finger and just dab it on because I don't want to disturb like all that other powder and stuff that I put on my face. Alrighty, so the cream highlighter is on, and I guess it went on okay. Nothing too crazy or exciting. I wish it was just a little bit more luminous on the skin, but it is kind of pretty and it doesn't feel like too greasy or anything. It feels almost a little bit powdery. But now I'm actually going to go ahead and put this on my lids because I do want to use it as kind of like a sticky tacky base for our eyeshadow. So I'm just going to dab this on with my finger just all over the lid. And with these Ipsy unbagging and try on videos, I really want to keep it like just Ipsy products as much as possible, so I really don't want to like dive into a bunch of other eyeshadows or anything. So I'm just basically going to be patting this all over the lid, trying to maybe blend up a little bit into the crease, and that's going to be it. And we're going to see how that works. It might be atrocious, but we don't know yet. And because that duochrome does really like blend away to nothing, you are just kind of left with like a light reddish color when you're blending it out. Alright you guys, I had already put on my eyeliner, but I was really wanting the blue duochrome to be a little bit more punchy, so I just took this Too Faced setting spray, priming everything that we got, and I just spritzed it on a little, why won't you work? Just spritzed it on a little brush, and then I dipped into the eyeshadow over here, and now I'm packing that on, trying not to get it on my eyeliner, which has been real hard. Alrighty, I have that packed on now. I'm just going to do some mascara and eyebrows real fast, and then I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so here's a little close-up of what the eyeshadow looks like. You can see that once that blue duochrome is blended away, you're left with nothing but kind of like a light red shadow. Alright, so the next step is to apply the lips, and my lips have been in some kind of state. I mean, I think in like a fit of stressed out, anxiety-ridden rage while I was sleeping. I must have like ripped off some skin or something, because I have some patches on my lip that just look real rough, and that's the only thing I can figure that happened to them. So let's go ahead and try on this Calypso satin lip. Ooh, I'm actually really happy. So far I like this. Alrighty guys, so here is Calypso on, and I actually really like it. I like it a lot more than I thought I would. It is a very pretty nude color. I think it actually goes pretty decent with the eye look. I mean, they might clash just a little bit, but that's okay. Alright, and really quickly to finish everything off, I'm going to spritz a little bit more of this on since it is a setting spray as well, and wish me luck. Why? Oh. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see, but do you all see those like wet dots on my face? Yeah, that's where it's like not actually misting out correctly, and I'm guessing that's just because it's a sample and not like the actual container. I'm sure the actual container does a better job than that, because this just, I mean, those certain spots in my face might be set very well, but the rest of my face, not so much. Alrighty guys, so this is the final look. This is everything from the bag on my face or used on my face, and I think I'm actually pretty happy with how it turned out. The eyeshadow, I mean, I might not have done the best job in the world, but I think it is pretty cool that it's kind of like two eyeshadows in one, because if you blend it out, you get kind of this like light red color, but if you pack it on, you get that really pretty like duochrome teal, so I think that's pretty cool. I'm really enjoying this lip color actually a lot more than I thought I would, and I think everything else has been pretty nice as well. The only thing I'm not super happy with is this little spray here, but that is okay. That's just one item out of the bag. So overall, I'm decently happy, but let me know what you guys think. Did you like this month's bag? Did you not like it? Do you like the look that I ended up coming up with, or do you think it's awful? I love to know all of your thoughts and opinions, and you can leave those down below in the comments. I love reading them. But I guess that's all I have for you guys today. Soon there will be another like Ipsy versus Ipsy video coming up. I'm just waiting for those to come in the mail. This is my regular Ipsy that for some reason I get before my other two Ipsys. I don't know why, but those other two will be coming soon. I'm very excited to film that video for you guys. Plus we have a BoxyCharm unboxing, a Sephora Play unboxing, a Lip Monthly unboxing, just a whole lot of boxes to be unboxed on this channel, and all those videos will be coming up soon. But for now, that is all I have for you guys. Thank you so very much for watching. Please go ahead and subscribe if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me. Don't forget that we do have our monthly giveaway going on right now. That'll be linked down below for you guys. And other than that, I just hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!